watching the DeGroot X YouTube channel, so buckle up, let's go for a ride. What's up, guys? I'm in the garage. I got a little bit of time to myself. Had to wash the trailer, but today I'm gonna do a little something because I don't have a bunch of time. But you know what? If it's out here and I'm cleaning a little bit, gotta do a little bit of work. It's nothing super important, but all these areas right here, especially inside along the doors right here, they're all sharp and hard. So a little hack buddy of mine said the little U protective rubber stripping seal stuff, we're gonna put this stuff on. I got 40 feet of it or so, almost 40 feet of it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Knock that out real quick while I'm waiting for my wife to get back and put the trailer away. So let's get started, huh? So that took all of like 4 seconds, maybe a minute. It works out really good. That stuff like leaves it looking super clean. It's nice and shiny, super easy to cut. I just cut it with a pair of pliers with dikes, and it cuts up real good, and it's holding like really good. So I'm probably gonna need a lot more. Man, something about it just makes it like not so janky looking anymore. You know what I'm saying? Pretty stoked on that. I'm excited. This is gonna be like one of those quick and easy things that makes you feel better about a project. Just cleans a little bit of rough edges up. I'll probably buy a ton more. I kind of wanted to get this as a I know I bought a lot for testing, but I knew it would work in certain areas, but I think it's gonna work on lots of areas like fenders and little other areas that you don't want to be getting your finger all chopped up on. So I guess I'm gonna install the rest. Just like that. As you can see, it fits pretty sweet all along the door there. So now when you're grabbing and getting in and nailing your head, it's less easy to take off skin, I suppose. I think a lot of this door panel is going to go away. Probably put another one right here because I think most of the door panel that's going away is right here. But I definitely have to do it over here, maybe along that line, on these, on this, which will probably help because I'm going to put something on this and that'll space it out and that'll allow me to glue that up. Probably get maybe some bigger stuff to go up here, just all along there. There's just so many different spots that I can that I think I'm going to put it, just to clean up some of those jagged edges, etc. I'm pretty stoked on that stuff. Let me see what it was again. Got an Amazon, just protector strip stuff. Looks like it goes on doors and stuff, so cool. Little race truck hack I learned from somebody, I guess. But yeah, on to other projects, more stuff. All right, guys. So I got more time than I thought, so I'm gonna try and knock some stuff out before I get caught. And the alternator. That's what's next. I don't think that this one's charging because it's sat for so long and it's got 100K on it. I'm hoping that that's a problem. It could be my janky wiring, but nothing wrong with putting a new alternator in it. Anyways, I do think I'm going to go eventually with a larger alternator. This one that I have is a stock alternator. It puts out 130 amps, and I think with 2 fans and a auxiliary fan for the transcooler and lights and all that stuff, I think it's plus the pumper, the air pumper for the helmets. I think it's going to be a little bit much for the alternator I'm about to put in, but I think it'll get me running and get me going until I can drop the $300 it takes to get a good DC. What is it? DC power? I don't know. Steven over at Rugged Rock sells them. Probably go through him or at least his contact and get it. So, swap it out. Let's do this. So I got the the bracket. There's a bracket that bolts from here to here, and then there's the main bolt up there. I don't know if you can see it, but those are done. So now I just have to pull off, and this thing's not actually totally, I think there's just this connector up here, which I believe is just a little 13 or something. There's Nissan, so it's like 12. So I gotta get that off, and I think it's unplugged already, as you can see this plug right here. So I was fiddling with it, so undo that little bolt, and she should fall right out. So there you go. New, old. This one looks pretty toasted. Who knows? I should probably check it, but whatever. We'll put a new one in because this one will probably turn into my spare anyways. But since I got it, let's put it in, and that way, once we get the wiring all done, I know that there's a good alternator in there, and we can get the wiring done that way. Then eventually, you saw how easy it was to swap out that alternator, so which is nice because that could be a quick repair for out in the dirt if we get one that goes out or something like that. So it's nice having all that room, because normally it's a bit of a headache unless you've done it a million times. So more work. There you have it, boys. Freshy new alternator. I was putting that off for a while. I don't know why. Partially because I just never get a chance to get out here in the garage, work on this thing. But one more little step, one more check mark off the box. I'm happy about that. At least now I know 12 volts should be coming out of that thing, as long as I have the wires in the right spots. It's not too complicated, really. I think. I don't know what I'm doing. I got no idea what I'm doing, by the way. So for those of you that want to build a race truck, you don't have to know how you're doing. I think eventually, though, that's going to come up to bite me in the ass. Who knows? Until next time, guys. We'll see when my wife gets back and orders me back into the house to help with children. But for now, see if I can't chip a couple more things off the list. We'll see. Alright, guys, so one thing that I've been wanting to do for a while now, and I got a little bit of time, I'm going to chop some stuff up and see if I can't get this.
No, Daddy!
What's up, dude? We're going to fix this, right, bro? We're going to fix this.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a little bit of trim around these corners to clean up this corner. It's just a little bit of sheet metal, but it's all, part of this huge rear.
I want the glasses.
You want my glasses? Safety first, buddy. So yeah, I'm going to chop this thing up and put some pieces on the truck. We'll see if it works. Maybe tack them in. Good morning, guys. I just realized that I never got a final shot of what the back of the truck was going to look like after I got all that stuff cleared up and chopped off the rear hatch. And I'm not finished, of course. But this is it right now. As you can see, it sits, I mean, obviously, because that's where it goes, it sits perfectly. And it's really not too heavy. I'm not adding a ton of weight or anything either. So I'm okay with the 20 pounds, not even 20 pounds, probably like 8 pounds, especially once I cut off some more. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably cut this off at less of an extreme angle just so it's down to here, kind of like that look. Oh, the little bro needs some, yeah. Oh, you need to open the toolbox?
Yeah,
sometime.
No, I'm close, but I hold it.
Okay. Here, you gotta get your tools. Very important. Alright, so yeah. This is all gonna get trimmed out. All along there. This has to be cut actually up to, almost up to there because of the rear tires. The rear tires actually hit here, so it'll probably be cut at least this wide because the tires sit about to right here. So I'll need to cut up to here and down to there. So once that is done, once I get this a little bit more trimmed up, I think then I'll get it tacked in. And yeah, it makes it look so much cleaner. I'm pretty stoked about that. And we're gonna, yeah, you gonna fix a race truck? You fix a race truck, dude. That's why this thing's taking so long. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. They all go a long way in helping me build the channel and build the race truck. All right, thanks, guys.